Guys, it may finally be that time. They're finally gonna show us gameplay for Sonic Frontiers! Well, maybe. Now, hearing that, I might have just killed your hopes from clicking on this video, but just hear me out. And no, I'm not basing what I'm about to say here on leaks or anything, although a couple of leaks do point towards us getting a Sonic Frontiers reveal, well, second reveal, but one that has gameplay this time. But I'm not going to refer to any of those in this video, just the cold hard facts. So here we go. You guys remember that not long ago, we got an article from Gamesradar talking about Sonic Frontiers and its focus on next generation consoles, along with the combat system being integrated into the game. I still haven't forgiven them for calling Sonic Unleashed a failure in the Sonic series. They still gotta own up to that. Nah, but seriously, they recently announced that the first of 3 shows they'll be hosting this year is happening near the end of March. To be more specific, March 24th. And the first of those 3 shows is called the Future Games Show Spring Showcase. Actually, all 3 shows are called the Future Games Show. They just have different seasons, so to say. And the first of which is the Spring Showcase. It's been announced that over 40 games will be featured in this year's Spring Showcase, and a fifth of that amount is going towards world premieres. So, that's definitely an interesting event to keep an eye out for. They haven't said which game specifically, but they did mention a handful of publishers that will be present. Included among them are Warner Bros. Entertainment, Team 17, Konami, and SEGA. That right there might give you hope that we could see something about Sonic Frontiers, or even more mysteriously, Sonic Origins. A game that SEGA has been completely tight-lipped about, as in we've heard nothing. Although at least they haven't cancelled it, as social media manager Katie Chris has been kind enough to let us know about, thank goodness, because what with it being a game that would take comparably less effort than Sonic Frontiers, you'd think they might have said something about it by now. But they haven't had so much as a logo ready to go for Sonic Origin when they first showed it off during last year's Sonic Central, so many of us have been understandably wondering, what is up with that? But of course, all eyes are on Sonic Frontiers as it's the next mainline Sonic game that will bring something new to the table. If the Future Games Show sounds familiar to you, well, it should. They gave us some of our first samples of pre-release Sonic Colors Ultimate gameplay at last year's E3. And they'll be showing up at E3 again this year, along with Gamescom and, obviously, the Spring Showcase. So just the fact that Sonic has had a previous run-in, pun not intended, with the Future Games Show, it's pretty likely he could show up again at either the Spring Showcase or one of their other 2 events that they've got coming up this year. But the Spring Showcase is not until later this month, and let's face it, we're Sonic fans. We're not good at waiting. But seriously, we do have something else coming up tomorrow from when this video goes up, believe it or not. Sony just announced that their next State of Play broadcast would be happening on March 9th, where they'll go over their next wave of upcoming PlayStation titles, and also talking about updates for existing titles. Essentially, it's PlayStation's answer to the Nintendo Direct. I never really watched this State of Play, but I might have to think about changing that, especially considering that Frontiers will be released on PlayStation 4 and 5, and I think Sonic Origins will as well, but I never really thought about what platform it's coming to. Pretty sure it is for all consoles, though. Anyway, it'll be up to like around 20 minutes according to Sony, and they'll be featuring updates from Japanese publishers. And SEGA does fall within that category. Another potential opportunity for there to be some news about Sonic Frontiers or Origins, but more likely Frontiers given that it does have to focus right now. Not to get your hopes down though, but I find it far more likely that we'll have to wait till the Future Games Show to hear anything about Sonic. And the reason being is, looking at this article about the State of Play, it says to join them this Wednesday for new reveals and eye-catching updates for PS5 and PS4 titles. Sonic Frontier was already revealed at the Game Awards back in December, so it's definitely out of the running for new reveals. Now, eye-catching updates? Maybe it might refer to possible DLC for Sonic Frontiers, or maybe additional information aside from what we've already been shown at the Game Awards. I'm really not sure, but I just wouldn't get your hopes up to see anything about Sonic at this State of Play. The Future Games Show, maybe, but of course, it's all a matter of wait and see. So that gives us 2 potential opportunities to finally hear more about Sonic Frontiers this month. First of all, State of Play, and then secondly, the Future Games Show. What with Sonic Frontiers set to release this holiday season, that puts us at like 8 or 9 months away from the game coming out. So it's getting to be about that time where SEGA is going to have to say something, because they can't keep us waiting this long, right? And for that matter, what about Sonic Origin? We're waiting to hear about that too. And if a Sonic Central does happen this month, they'll likely announce it the week that it's happening, just like they did with the first one. Right now though, let's not worry too much on when the next Sonic Central is happening until we do hear something from SEGA about it, whenever that is. I would instead be more worried about whatever is going to be shown at the State of Play tomorrow and at the Future Game Show Spring Showcase on March 24th, because both of those are at least confirmed to be happening. The second Sonic Central, not so much. But with how great the first one has been, at least in my opinion, it would be a shame that they didn't make a follow-up on it. I don't expect these to be as regular as, say, the Nintendo Direct, because those cover a variety of franchises, whereas Sonic Central focuses only on, well, Sonic. But with how big it's been getting recently? As for what I would like to see in the event that Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins get showcased at all this month, in the case of Frontiers, it's pretty obvious, but I would definitely like to see some gameplay. More specifically, a look at the world of cyberspace that's said to be a part of Frontiers. I don't think we ever got to see that yet, did we? In the Frontiers trailer of the Game Awards, we did get a glimpse of a Starfall Island and one of the big titans that are said to be one of its guardians, but nothing about the world of cyberspace that was explicitly shown, so I would definitely like some insight on that. As for Sonic Origins, I'm not as confident about it being shown off like I am with Frontiers, but if they do show it off, I hope they have actual footage ready to go, along with the logo. They had neither of those ready to present when they first announced Origins last year. They just, borrowed footage from the PC and Retro Engine re-releases of Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic CD. I say PC and Retro Engine, but out of those three games, Sonic CD was the only one that got released for both, whereas Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 only got Retro Engine re-releases, and Sega Ages on the Nintendo Switch. As for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they simply used the Genesis footage, which caused people to be concerned about the game possibly not being re-released in widescreen with Sonic Origins. But that concern was quickly cleared up afterward, and it will indeed be re-released in widescreen. We've already got a glimpse of widescreen Sonic 3 from the fan project Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, or AIR for short, but to see in an official release from SEGA, along with the drop dash actually being a thing in Sonic 3 like it was supposed to be before it got scrapped during development, it's a fine example of things coming full circle, dude. And yo, you know how they did Rival Rush for Sonic Colors Ultimate? What if they're adding that into Sonic CD? Only instead of racing against Metal Sonic at Stardust Speedway, you get to race him at like every stage for Sonic CD. That would be sick, huh? So yeah, that's what I'd absolutely like to see from either Sonic Frontiers or Sonic Origins, if they do get shown off this month. The keyword there being if. I'm not confirming anything, just letting y'all know what I'm hoping for. So, it's your turn to let me know. What are you the most excited to see for either Sonic Frontiers or Sonic Origins, whether they show it off now or later on in the year? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that, I will see y'all in my next video. But before I do end things off, I want to take this moment to thank CamoZ for contributing his thumbnails to my recent videos. His work is incredible, and I'm really, really grateful that he's helping me out with this stuff. Thumbnail design has never been my strongest suit, so I really appreciate him helping me out with that. I'd go check out his channel while you're here. He's getting pretty close to hitting 1,000 subscribers himself, and I'd like to see him hit that goal, so definitely give him a hand with that. And I believe he's also got a video up where he goes over the basics of thumbnail design, in case there are any of you out there who would like to try your own hand at making thumbnails. They are an essential skill to have when building a channel, so yeah, definitely look that video up. Anyway, thank you for watching. Fingers crossed that we finally hear more about Sonic Frontiers or Origins this month, and I'll see y'all next time. Until then, blue blurs for life. Take care.